What's up, everyone? It's Cyrus. I'm making this video to talk about positioning when you're doing your marketing online. People have like a mystical thought about, what works and what doesn't work. I have spent the last 5 to 6 years figuring out what works, and I'm gonna, break down to you why. All right. There's three elements. One's positioning, two is effective action, and then three is just getting people's contact information. This video is about the first one, which is positioning. Okay. So I'm going to give you some examples and kind of break down to you the theory so that you can go and implement it yourself. Okay. Uh, the first one is, and this is my Instagram. Hey, go follow me if you haven't. All right. The first one is in today's society, we're pretty much there's a theory that is said that we're evolved to live in packs of 50 people. Okay, so the people who have the highest value are the ones who are the leaders of your little pack of 50 people, or the friends of the leaders. All right, so a way to think about this is in your high school, there was one or two kids that were cooler than everybody else, and them and their friends kind of ran what happened in that little area. So this is all true, and we can all think back to our younger days and want to be in with that cool group. Okay, when you're marketing or you're building a business online, there's certain things that you can do to uh, be as identified as somebody that's a leader of the pack. Okay, a lot of people think it's just having a lot of followers, but it's really a lot more to that than the internet. All right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna break down to you positioning and why it matters and things that you can do to be positioned and basically look cooler than everybody else and have people follow you and do what you say, even if you don't have a lot of followers, though it would be cool to have a lot of followers. All right. So the first thing is the followers do matter. All right. So that kind of goes against what I just said, but they do. Okay. People rail on having fake followers and or going and buying followers. The reality is that this is a very inappropriate topic, but it's kind of like having a woman getting breast implants, right? If a woman goes into a party and she has breast implants, you don't sit there and say, "Oh, those are fake." You sit there and say, "Oh man, those are massive boobs." Okay, it doesn't matter if they're real or fake; they're there. Okay, so when you go to someone's page, you see the follower number. Okay, this is my account. And then I'm going to show you my friend's account, my old roommate in Arizona. And, we're talking right now. And he is a model for all these companies. Banana Republic, all these huge companies. Go follow him, right? But what he did is he followed more people than he's following. He is not really thinking about his position in the social stratosphere online because it's something that isn't of value to him. But if you saw his page and you saw mine, you would think that I have maybe more value than he does, which in the real world, I think more people would say that he's living a way cooler life. He's a model. Look at this. He's freaking. He gets flown all over the world. This is Levi's ads. These are all the things that he's done, and it's cool to like go with him to events and just to basically see his life because he's legitimately a celebrity in some respects. Okay, but online, he's not representing himself the best way he could be. Okay, so the numbers do matter. Okay, if he had the 20,000 people and then he was only following in the hundreds, it would people would treat or speak to him different. Okay, and his interactions on his photos and all these other things maybe would snowball a different way. Okay, so one thing you can do is you can go to different websites, and if you're like, okay, I just want to buy new followers, there's some sites that you can check out. One of them is IGerslike.com, and you can go on there and sign up, and I'll try to put my link on there, my little affiliate link, so that you can make me some money when you go on there. But what you can do is you can go on there and basically buy followers. I wouldn't get like a stupid amount, but I would get maybe 1 to 2,000, right? Because you know you want people to um, know that you have high value when they go to your page. And I would do this on Twitter and for Instagram. I think some other sites that you could probably check out is Fiverr for some followers, and then another one that you can check out is SEO Clerks. I don't know, they might have cleaned that site up the last I checked, but SEO Clerks is like you know the low key spot to get the stuff online. All right, so those are three places that you can go to start your search on. Getting these numbers up online. They are important. Okay, they are important, but they're really not everything. All right. The second thing that you can do to grow your status, and so people know that you're for real, is to get a website. All right. If you don't have a website, the biggest people in the world and the biggest companies in the world have a website. Having a .com is something that's simple, but when you have one and you can send people that link, or you have it on your pages, people know that you're an entity. When you're sending people to a Twitter or YouTube or whatever it may be, it's just not the same as sending them the .com link. So what you want to do is you want to send people or have a .com, and that .com should be your name. Because you're an entity, you're a person of value. It's something that you need to do. Okay, so even my .com, I just have it forwarding to my YouTube channel at the moment. All right, and then for my YouTube channel, I have a website that I send people to from there. It's really pretty simple, but you know you can do the same thing with outletdomains.com. You can sign up and get your website done and built in a day. You can get unlimited edits. It's pretty simple. It's pretty amazing. It's something that you should check out 100%. Okay. And the third thing you can do, and this is the most important, is to have a YouTube channel. Okay, when you're a human, I guess let me stop and kind of break this down so it makes sense to you. Somebody may have a lot of followers, they may have a website, but if you can't find or do research on a person online, it's not really the same. Okay, when you can research somebody or know their story, that's what separates a normal person from a celebrity. Okay? When you can tell and know someone's story is when you can basically put yourself in their shoes and vice versa. All right? If I tell you, you know, there was this guy and he was shot 9 times and he became a rapper. You know who I'm talking about. I'm talking about 50 Cent. If I told you that there was a lion in the jungle and his father was killed by an evil lion, and he became the king. I'm talking about Lion King or whatever it may be. And you have to understand that these same principles apply to real life, and that's what basically is the soul of a person, and in the society and the community they're at, is knowing their story. So you need to create a YouTube channel and you need to tell your story about what it is that you're doing. All right. Again, humans are so smart. We can identify when somebody's authentic. We can identify when somebody's maybe lying to us. We can identify when somebody really cares about what it is that they're doing. So when you can create a story, or when you can tell your story, then people can tell, like, oh man, this person's for real. Even if you don't have much, or you don't have, you don't really, you're not even that successful. If you can tell your story passionately and say, hey, this is who I am, this is what I'm doing, join me, people will follow you. Okay, so that is something that you can do, and it doesn't need to be good. It could be off your cell phone. I'm recording this on my cell phone right now. It can be as simple and as dumb as it may be, but just go hard with it. Go passionately. Tell your story. This is what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to change my life because of X, Y, and Z. Come with me. Let's make it happen, right? So these are things that anybody can do. One, getting your numbers up online, whether that be buying them, or following people and unfollowing them. Uh, Two, getting a domain name, and then three, having a YouTube and telling your story. Basically, creating a character, or creating a storyline to your journey, are the three things that you can do to position yourself higher than the average person, and to show that you're a person of value. So make sure you do those three things, and the next step, which is taking efficient action, will work all the time, and it'll be easy. All right. So thanks for watching this video. Make sure you do those three things. One, getting your numbers up as high as you can. Two, getting a website of some sort, .com. Get your domain name, your first last name.com. And then the third thing is starting a YouTube channel, or creating a storyline for your journey and what it is that you're doing. Those are three must-do things to be positioned as the leader of the pack, and people will do what you say once you start to do those things. We'll talk to you soon. Thanks.